The mission of inclusion is really the same as the mission of service. It really starts with a mission and a mindset that we're going to create a culture where we accommodate everybody. Everything else is predicated by that commitment to creating inclusion and accommodation for all of our guests. A lot of times people think about diversity in very visible, tangible things like race or religion or ethnicity. But in a larger sense of diversity, when you're talking about people from different backgrounds, people from different interests, people of different educational fulfillment and needs and abilities, I'm really proud of the diversity that we have at our unit. And the thing that makes me the proudest is the way that we all interact and each person brings something to the table that makes us better. Enriches the group as a whole. For example, our lead cooks are tasked with really taking an assessment daily of the menu, of our offerings, and planning ahead to accommodate everybody. It doesn't just happen by accident.
If we don't have an option that is compatible to someone's diet, if they want something made without gluten, it's up to me to find an option that's comparable to what the rest of the student body is having, and make sure that it's made with good fresh ingredients, it's yummy, it's presentable, and we're happy to do that. They should be able to expect that they have good food, just like the rest of the student body has.
As we worked on our mission of inclusion, we've also worked to build some relationships, not just with the existing campus community, but our future campus community. So we work with the coordinators of visit days and enrollment to make sure that we understand the needs of all of our guests that are going to be visiting.
It's so great when parents call me and they say, hey, my child has an allergy, is this going to be a problem? And I'm like, oh, absolutely not, and I'll do the best I can. I took one student here, and it was just like I said, kind of doing the best I could, telling them my own experiences, walking them around, pointing out all the different stations, and I could tell the mom was still a little apprehensive. So I just looked back in Brian's office and I was like, hey, this mom's here with her son, she's kind of nervous about this. And he came out, and not only did he, kind of reiterate what I had told them, he gave them a tour of the kitchen area. I could just tell the relief on her face, even when we left. It was like she finally was able to relax because she knew her son was gonna eat.
Some of the things that make me the most proud is to see some of my associates really take a lead in developing personal relationships with our students, making sure that we understand that we are guest-focused. And Donna is a perfect example of that kind of leadership.
I had a student from Florida. She played volleyball. And I said, you play volleyball tonight? And she said, yes, I do. And I said, I'm going to come watch you. And she looked at me and said, why not? I said, I don't have nothing to do. I don't have any kids at home. I'll come watch you. Well, she only played reserves. I guess she didn't think I would actually come and watch. I went and watched, and I told her different things so that she knew that I was there. She started to cry. She said, I can't believe you did that. I said, I told you I would come, and I did. I said, your parents live in Florida. You need somebody else here to, support you.
Again, building relationships is part of your mission of inclusion. So proactively, we reach out to all of our campus offices. The benefit then is that when those needs do arise, those campus stakeholders are real comfortable in coming to us and asking us to address those kind of things.
I think it means a lot to them because especially with celiac disease or some of these dietary allergies, it does start to restrict what you can eat. If Chartwell's can provide a good variety of foods so that they don't have the same thing every day, it's going to make it means a lot to them. It means that they care, they're willing to listen, they're willing to work with them, and they recognize that it's important for those students to be included just like every other student.
The story I think that our campus has to tell about diversity and inclusion is one in which we are creating a culture here that really goes back to service. We're here to be guest-focused. That means accommodating all of our guests. That means we value all of those different needs that people are bringing to the table, because what it ultimately does is makes us stronger and feel better about the job that we're doing on a day-to-day basis.